Hello everyone, I greet in the name of God Almighty. My name is Apostle Silas, and today we have a very interesting video to react to. It's actually a video that we're going to learn how to make a proper stop at a stick letter. We are still at Arabic 101. Okay, today we are learning a lot in lesson about Arabic and then how to write a proper stop. Okay, all right. So, and if today happens to be the first time of you checking out my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section and I'm going to check it out. So guys, before we get on to the video, I'm a theologian and I make this video not to discredit anyone's thought, opinion or belief. This is basically for educational purposes, and I believe that at the end of this video we all are going to learn from this. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get down to this video and check this out.
In Arabic, long vowels are called huruful illah, and this literally translates to sick letters. They are so called because of their constant changing state when generally dealing with them, and the many rules you have to know to deal with them properly. So when you stop at a word ending with a sick letter, harf illah, there are a couple of rules that you have to apply to recite the Quran properly. We'll see these long vowels or huruful illah in 4 different situations when stopping at them. First, they will have no tashkil at all. They will have tanween, short vowel, or they will have shaddah. And there are some special cases that we'll also discuss at the end of this video, so make sure to watch them as well, since they are also very important. First of all, if there is no tashkil whatsoever on the long vowel at the end of the word, then you will fully pronounce the long vowel with a natural mad of 2 counts, like in these examples. ثم دنا فتدلى ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إنا كذلك نجزي المحسنين. So as you can see, we extended them for 2 counts if there is no tashkil on them whatsoever. And if you are wondering why we sometimes pronounce the letter ya as e and sometimes as alif, then you should check out this lesson before you continue with this one. The second case, if there is tanween on the last letter of the word. When this happens, you will simply drop whatever tanween you see on the last letter and extend the mad letter for 2 counts, just like what we did in the previous case, like in this example. وَإِنَّا أَوْ إِيَّاكُمْ لَعَلَى هُدًى أَوْ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ يَقُولُ أَهْلَكْتُ مَالًا لُبَدًا. So as you heard, when stopping here, we had to extend the mad letter for 2 counts after dropping the tanween completely. Third, and this is possibly the part that may cause some confusion to some people. When stopping at harf illah that has tashkil on it, so fatha, dhamma or kasra, this tashkil has to be dropped. But then you also have to pay attention to see if the letter before it has the same type of short vowel as the long vowel or not. Because if it does, so if the letter before waw had dhamma on it, for example, or the letter before ya had kasra, then you will have to deal with this as a mad letter, and you must extend it for 2 counts. But if there is no short vowel of the same kind as the long vowel, then you will have to deal with it as a semi-vowel, which means that you must not extend it. To understand this better, let's check these examples. وَالَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَهُمُ الْبَغْيُ وَالَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَهُمُ الْبَغْيُ هُمْ يَنْتَصِرُونَ يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لَا تُقَدِّمُوا بَيْنَ يَدَيْ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. Here, the ya has dhamma in the first example and kasra in the second. But when we stop at these words, the tashkil is completely dropped. Now let's look at the letter before the ya. If there is kasra, we'll extend it for 2 counts. But in this case, there is sukun in the first and fatha on the second. And that's why we didn't extend even when stopping at these words. And we said, al-baghi, yaday. So there is no extension or elongation. But let us check out this example. The ya in the word ni'mati has fatha. So if you keep on reading here, you must not extend the ya because it will not be dealt with as a mad letter. But let's see how it should sound like when you stop at that word. يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم. In this case, we see that the ya has fatha, so by stopping at it, this fatha will get dropped. But in this case, before the ya, there was a letter that has kasra, which means that now the ya is fully functioning as a mad letter. And that's why we extended it when we stopped at it. And a similar case, which is extremely common in the Quran, are these 2 words, huwa and hiya. We apply the same principle. Notice how we pronounce the waw when we continue and when we stop at it. وَهُوَ اللَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُوَ وَهُوَ اللَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُوَ لَهُ الْحَمْدُ فِي الْأُولَى وَالْآخِرَةِ. So we extend when stopping, but if we kept on reading, we will not extend. Here is one more example. قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما هي قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما هي إن البقرة شابه علينا. The fourth and last case is when harful illah at the end of the word has shaddah. When that happens, you must apply nabr, which enables you to show that the letter has shaddah on it, which means that you will not drop or skip the letter at the end of the word. Nabr is the Arabic word for stress, which is a particular emphasis laid on, in this case, the last syllable of the word. Like in this example. وَقُلْنَا اهْبِطُوا بَعْضُكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ عَدُوٌّ. So we apply nabr by saying عَدُوٌّ, not عَدُوٌّ. One more example. إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَمَلَائِكَتَهُ يُصَلُّونَ عَلَى النَّبِيِّ. So we say النَّبِيِّ, not النَّبِي. Finally, there are some special cases that you have to be aware of to recite properly. The first case is when mad letter is not the last letter, but it is followed by a silent letter. And this letter will be alif that is dropped at all times. And the letter before it will be waw. So when this happens, you will extend the waw for 2 counts as a natural mad letter. Like, إن الذين آمنوا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات. The second case is the removed harf illah. In certain cases, the mad letter at the end of the word is removed. In such cases, we follow the rule exactly as it is, and we do not pronounce anything. Compare these two examples to understand more what I mean. من يهد الله فهو المهتدي ومن يهد الله فهو المهتد. So even though these two words are the same, we pronounce ya only when it is present in the word. When it is not present, then we will not pronounce it when we stop at the word. The third and final special case concerns these three exceptions. Normally, when we stop at a word, we don't pronounce the ya symbol that follows it. But for these three words, we will have to pronounce that symbol. And since these two words already end with ya, then we will pronounce two ya one after the other and extend the second ya for 2 counts. Like in these examples. إذ قال إبراهيم ربي الذي يحيي ربي الذي يحيي ويميت قال أنا أحيي وأميت. And the second word, أنت وليي في الدنيا والآخرة. However, when we stop at this word in particular, we'll have two choices. Either to extend as we did with the other two words, or to stop at noon while ignoring the ya symbol completely without pronouncing it at all. Both cases are correct and acceptable in the riwayah of Hafs an Asim. فلما جاء سليمان قال أتمدونني بمال فما آتاني الله خير مما آتاكم. So we had the choice when stopping to extend the ya or to drop the ya in this case. So, when a word ends with a sick letter or harf illah, if there's nothing on it, we elongate for 2 counts. If there is tanween, we drop and then elongate for 2 counts. If there is tashkil on it, drop it and see if it needs to be elongated. If there is shaddah, we apply nabr. Pay attention to the silent alif at the end of the word and only pronounce mad letters that you can see, and remember these 3 exceptions to this rule. Thanks for watching. If you want to start reading and understanding the Quran in Arabic,
Wow, that's a very interesting video, learning how to make a proper stop at any sick letter. Okay, that's using Arabic 101. Okay, this video is very interesting, and at least I guess we are learning a lot, you understand, as far as this video is concerned, and this is applicable to people who are learning Arabic, or should I say they are not that too good, you understand, in Arabic. This video is just mainly for you, and then if you're watching for the first time, at least, even though you may not be able to read, you understand, some of the meaning, but at least you have seen, you understand, some of the Arabic writing. Just the only thing that comes to my mind that I wanted to kind of ask some of my Muslim brothers, or should I say my Muslim friends, okay, you guys are my friends, right, that I want to ask you is, I know that it was at the later stage that some of these parentheses were introduced, you understand, when it comes to this Arabic recitation, or should I say the writing. So the thing is, before the introduction of these parentheses, like, how was it like when, you know, they are to recite in the Quran, or some of the ayah, or some of the surah, and some of the things that the Quran say? How will they be able to like kind of determine some of the meaning of what God is trying to say, you understand, in the Quran? Okay, I would love you guys to kind of drop that, you understand, for me at the comment section, so that we all can learn from this. So you don't only learn from the channel, but I myself too is very open and willing and ready to learn from you guys too. So you guys should also try and then teach me, in a sense, some of these things, so that I can know, so that I should be able to be bold enough to say that yes, it is actually my friends on my channel that actually taught me, you understand, how to read Arabic, or how to, you know, some of those things. I guess it's gonna be interesting, right? Yeah, so you guys should teach me to at least let me also learn some of these things. All right, so your thoughts and opinion are all welcome at the comment section concerning this very video. I hope it's very educative, and we are all leveraging on it, and then we are learning, seriously we are learning, you know, from this. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, if you like, share and subscribe, and if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section, and I'm going to check it out. So guys, you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video. Bye.